Hello, my name is Milagros Garcia, and as you requested, I'm going to do a little bit of training on social media and what works for me. I have developed an online presence through social media by posting consistently. And I want to show you how easy it is so you don't have to spend a lot of time on the computer. You can do it all from your phone. I use my phone for everything. For those of you who are on the go, who have a job, who barely have time to, get home and cook and do your chores, you can do social media on the go. Whenever you have, some time that maybe you're waiting for someone or you're at an appointment, your social media can be done on your phone. You don't have to wait until you get home. I'm going to show you what works for me and the different social media tools that have helped me develop my online presence. And when I talk about online presence, it's about getting other people to know you outside your circle. The internet is like the biggest thing now. So if you're not capitalizing on that, you're not taking advantage of what's out there. I'm going to show you what works for me and what I have learned throughout the years by just posting and by just seeing the results of the posts that we do on the different social media channels. We're going to talk about Facebook. Facebook is a social media that it's kind of a private social media tool because it helps you keep in contact not only with your friends, your family, your team members. You can be part of groups. You can also create albums. And with the albums, you can make them private, you can make them public, and you can even have contributors to put their pictures into your album, and it'll show up also on their Facebook. So that's a very great tool. For example, if you're doing an event with your team member, or you're going out on a trip and you want other representatives, other friends from your trip or your event to post pictures on that album, it'll show into everybody's album that is shared. That's allowing contributors, and you have that option when you are opening an album. I suggest that when you're posting on Facebook that you create albums because it creates a history of what you do. Whether you do it as a personal album, like your family, you have that choice of making it either private or making it for your friends or for the public if that's what you want. So I have albums that I have for my personal friends, my friends on Facebook, and I have albums that I keep public so that I can create an online presence, and the people that are following me on Facebook that are followers and not friends, they can see my activity and the work that I do. With Facebook, you can also link it to Twitter, and then Twitter, you can also link to Facebook. However, Twitter is a different social media. Twitter is just, spreading, expressing your ideas. For example, you want to set a goal for today, and you can set a goal and create a hashtag that can go into that specific group. For example, my Avon story has a hashtag where everybody that is working on my Avon story has all the tweets going into that specific room. And you can do Twitter parties, you can attract a different audience depending on the hashtags that you use. If you have your Facebook linked to your Twitter, don't think that that's the only thing that you need to do to create following on Twitter. Yes, you're going to get some following. However, you have to take the time and tweet on your Twitter, because it's a different share that your followers get to see. They want to see that you are actually you know spending time on your social media. So another one that I use is Instagram. Instagram is basically all pictures. There's not a whole lot of story. Yes, you can share links. You can write, some things, but it's a picture social media. You can advertise your specials just like you do on Facebook. You can also put pictures of your activities in the field, your family. People get to know who you really are. So I recommend Instagram, and it has a totally different audience as well. With Instagram, you can link it to Facebook, you can link it to Foursquare and Tumblr. And you know, those are my most active social media: Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I try to post, consistently, and that's something that you have to consider. Once you start posting, you must continue to post so that your followers can see and inspect your different activity on that social media. If not, you will start losing followers, and all the work that you've done throughout all those years can go to waste. Um, we talked about Twitter. Twitter, you can also link to Facebook. Another one is LinkedIn. I like LinkedIn because it's a social media where you can advertise your business. When it comes to LinkedIn, that is your profile, your resume, when you want someone to look at you as a professional. People endorse your skills, and you can endorse other people's skills. You can add as many people as you want to your network. You can also be part of groups and get involved into different chats. That's going to create some it's going to make you it's going to get people to know you. So consider also LinkedIn, and you can also post pictures. You can post videos with the link, your website. It's really another great social media tool. Another one that I like is Path. With Path, you have to do on your phone only, because it's basically creating a trace of everywhere you go during the day. So, in the morning, if you want your followers to know what you're doing, in the morning, I'm having breakfast, lunch, or I'm with a team member, we're doing an event, going home, just creating, like um, a visual of what your day is. Even though I don't do it that way, because I try to have a balance between the different social medias that I post. That's the purpose of Path. You can also advertise your specials. Of course, you want to use it as a business. And with Path, what I like about Path is that you can customize pictures. You can make them very different and fun. You can actually change the color, and they have a lot of options to customize pictures. And you can also link it to Facebook, Twitter, Foursquare, Tumblr, and WordPress. So WordPress is a blogger, and we're going to go to blogging now. I recommend blogging for those of you who have a personal website or the website on youravon.com, because it creates a visual of your website on the search feed. For example, if you're blogging about a product, and those keywords are going to show up on your on the search, and people are going to find your website. So blogging and social media go hand in hand. Social media is another way to, to blog also. Facebook and Twitter and all of those are blogging sites. They're social media sites that are also considered blogging. So WordPress, and you can have a picture on Path, and that picture will show up on WordPress as a post, and you can go back to WordPress and customize that post. You can put a title on it, you can add other pictures so that you can make that post more a more visual blog other than just a picture blog. So I recommend WordPress. Again, you can add pictures of your products, your website, and you can also talk about the opportunity. You can post pictures of your team. Look at my blog. It's Avon Wings on WordPress, so you can have an idea how simple it is. It takes me 5 minutes to do a blog on WordPress. Another one that I like is Blogger. Blogger is from Google, and you want to do everything that surrounds Google, like Google Plus. It's another one that goes hand in hand with YouTube. YouTube is a video social media. It didn't used to be like that. Now you can do videos and people can get to know who you are. You can do tutorials like I do here. And that's another way to create an online presence, because people get to know who you are and they get to, take the decision of wanting to work with you or not. So I recommend also Google Plus and YouTube. I know that I have mentioned several ones. I'm gonna say them again so you can write them down. There's Facebook, there's Instagram, there's Twitter, there's LinkedIn, Path, Blogger, WordPress, Google Plus, and YouTube. So for those of you who are shy doing videos, just start with just taking a video of something that you make. Open the book and show a tutorial by directing your customers or your team to the key products without showing your face. And that will build the confidence that you need to start doing your own videos. Remember, not all the team members, not all the customers have access to you, but they have access to a video. So if you're doing a video on a product, you talking about the product, you can share that video with a customer so that customer can make the decision of buying that product. And at the same time, you're educating your team to go ahead and try out that product and know the benefits because you read into it and you decided to do a video. So everybody benefits. So definitely YouTube. And this has increased my website activity and my orders. Last campaign I had over $300 in orders, was $141 that I earned, which is incredible. So start doing a little bit of everything, because you never know where your post, where your blog is gonna go. And also there's the social media tab that on the web office. There's a social media link. You want to link on that, and you want to share all the videos that Avon has and the pictures, because that has your website already linked to it. That did not used to be like that. What I love about our Avon business is that they give us the best website for free. We don't have to pay for our website. You don't know how many companies have a fee for their website. You don't have a fee to use your website with Avon, which is great. No one has that. So take advantage of a free website, advertise it, make money without you having to get, your hands on direct sales. And you can have a combination of both. So I don't do any of the website hosting because I want my team to know that what I do is totally duplicatable with them. So I don't do any website hosting. Maybe in the future I will. Right now, everything that I do is posting. I also have a page on Facebook. Is my personal page. One is my public figure page, and the other one is my business page. And I post different things, different stuff here and there, so that I can build my online presence. So start somewhere. If you want to do just Facebook, just open a page for you so that you can be public. If you rather stick to Twitter, I like Twitter because Twitter is less personable, and it's just shooting ideas that you have, and motivating people and getting following from those people who have access to your tweets. So that's all I have for today. Just make sure you are active on your blogging and your social media, because you can increase your business, you can double your sales, you can get new team members just by doing a little bit of blogging and by creating a little online presence. Start today and let your team know that they can do the same too. I hope this helps, and there's a lot to learn on social media, and unless you don't start doing it yourself, you're not going to create the knowledge that you need. Like I said, I did not have anyone tell me, do this. I learned it on my own just by doing a little bit of everything right here from my phone. So download all the apps and, get excited and find out what works best for you. For me, it's a little bit of everything. So have a successful Avon business and create your online presence by doing a little bit of everything and by showing your team that simple and it's simple and it's easy. It's just, taking a little bit of time every day to post you know, a message, a picture, anything that you're doing that's going to motivate somebody else. Okay? Thank you.